Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 10 latest defense updates. Number 1, TEDVF programs progress. India's ambitious twin-engine deck-based fighter program is poised to reach a significant milestone later this year with the completion of its preliminary design review. According to sources cited during the Aero India 2025, the PDR for the TEDVF design, showcased as a small model at the event, will be finalized by the end of June 2025. This marks a critical step forward for the indigenous naval fighter jet being developed by the Aeronautical Development Agency in collaboration with the Indian Navy to meet the operational demands of India's aircraft carriers. The TEDVF, envisioned as a carrier-capable, twin-engine, multi-role fighter, is designed to replace the aging MiG-29K fleet and complement the naval variant of the light combat aircraft. With the PDR nearing completion, the program is gaining momentum, setting the stage for subsequent phases that promises to accelerate India's self-reliance in aerospace technology. Next, M1 interceptor revealed at Aero India 2025. India's ambitious Project Kusha took a significant leap forward with the unveiling of a full-scale model of its first interceptor missile, dubbed as M1, at Aero India 2025. DRDO showcased the missile, signaling rapid progress in the development of this indigenous long-range surface-to-air missile system. According to sources cited at the event, the M1 missile is currently in the fabrication stage, with integration efforts underway and testing scheduled to commence soon. This milestone underscores India's commitment to building a robust, multi-tiered air defense umbrella to counter evolving aerial threats. The M1, the first of 3 planned interceptors under Project Kusha, is a surface-to-air weapon designed to neutralize a variety of aerial targets, including fighter jets, drone, cruise missiles, and precision-guided munition. Weighing approximately 655 kg, the missile boasts an impressive top speed of Mach 5.5, enabling it to rapidly engage fast-moving threats. With a range of 120 km, the M1 serves as the foundational layer of Project Kusha's defense architecture, providing a rapid response capability against adversaries at shorter distance. Next, F414GE-INS-6, successor for MCA. At the Aero India 2025 air show in Bengaluru, a senior official from GE Aerospace spoke exclusively, shedding light on the company's plans to collaborate with India's gas turbine research establishment for the development of a successor to the F414GE-INS-6 engine. Next, Rostec claims Su-57 will undercut F-35A's price tag. In a bold assertion that could reshape the global fighter jet market, officials from Russia's state-owned Rostec Corporation have claimed that a made-in-India variant of the Su-57 Falcon, Russia's 5th-generation stealth fighter, will be significantly cheaper than the Lockheed Martin's F-35A Lightning II, procured from the US. Speaking at the defense event in early 2025, Rostec officials highlighted that the Indian produced Su-57 would beat the F-35A's current price tag of approximately $80 million per unit. While no official figure for the Su-57's cost was disclosed, the claim has sparked speculation about India's potential role in co-producing an advanced stealth platform at a fraction of Western costs. The F-35A, a cornerstone of US and allied air forces, has seen its flyway cost drop to around $78.80 million per unit in recent years, thanks to economics of scale from large-scale production and ongoing optimization by Lockheed Martin. Next. From LCA Tejas to Tejas Mk2, a historic milestone in Indian aviation. On November 17, 1995, India marked a historic moment in its aerospace journey with the rollout of the first light combat aircraft Tejas prototype. Now, 3 decades later, in 2025, the country is set to witness another landmark event, the rollout of the Tejas Mk2, a next-generation Indian fighter. This remarkable coincidence not only reflects India's progress in indigenous fighter aircraft development, but also symbolizes the evolution of the Indian Air Force combat capabilities. Next. Revolutionizing coastal transport with electric sea gliders. Waterfly Technologies, a startup incubated at IIT Madras, is pioneering a new mode of transportation with its electric sea gliders. Positioned as a sustainable alternative to traditional air and ferry travel, these cutting-edge wing-in-ground craft aim to transform coastal transportation with their innovative design and operational efficiency. Sea Glider leverages ground effect technologies, allowing them to take off from water, maintain a cruising altitude of approximately 4 meters, and achieve exceptional fuel efficiency. With speeds reaching up to 500 km per hour, they offer a unique blend of aircraft speed and boat-like maneuverability, all at a significant lower cost compared to conventional aviation. Next. Showcasing cutting-edge defense solutions. Tata Advanced Systems Limited, a leading Indian aerospace and defense manufacturer, is proud to announce its participation in the International Defense Exhibition, that is IDEX and NAVDEX 2025, held from February 17 to 21st, 2025 at ADNEC Center in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Position at stand 14B38, TASL is set to captivate global defense leaders, policy makers, and industry experts with its state-of-the-art solutions in drones, optronics, and armored mobility, demonstrating India's growing prowess in advanced defense technologies. Next. India's Make in India initiative mirrors similar initiatives in US and Europe. Maggie Feldman Pilch, founder and managing director of Unicorn Strategy, has all the praise for India's Make in India initiative for defense production and its growing partnership with the US. She emphasized the lessons India can draw from transatlantic security cooperation and the critical role of international collaborations in strengthening India's defense technology sector. In an exclusive during the Munich Security Conference, she said the Make in India initiative makes sense and it is in line with a great deal of the trends we see around the world, particularly in Europe. Next. Australia to support India's maiden Gaganyaan mission. Australia will play a key role in India's first Gaganyaan mission, particularly in astronaut recovery operations, at a webinar PRISM, that is Perspectives on Regulatory Issues in Strategic Markets 2.0, Unlocking Trade Potential in India-Australia Space Collaboration, jointly organized by SIA India and SIA Australia. India and Australia agreed to deepen space partnership through strategic dialogue. The webinar served as a dedicated platform to address critical regulatory and market challenges, fostering an environmental conducive to collaboration, innovation, and trade in the space and dual-use sectors. Next. Rough terrain forklift truck for armed forces contract. The Ministry of Defence has signed contract with Messrs Ace Limited and Messrs JCB India Limited in presence of Defence Secretary Shri R.K. Singh for procurement of quantity 1868 rough terrain forklift truck at the total cost of 697.35 crore for Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. Rough terrain forklift truck is a critical equipment which will assist in various combat and logistics support tasks by avoiding manual handling of enormous number of stores and thus enhancing the operational effectiveness of Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. Thank you.